Well, hello everyone. It's Ghostface, and I'm back. Alright, so I said I was going to make another video, doing some more rambling. I know you guys are getting tired of this, but at least I'm supplying you guys with some comedy, hopefully. As for my upcoming short film, I did manage to get a few odds and ends for it. But like I said, if anyone is interested, give a, message me, our channel and ask us if you want a spot in it. Now, more than likely, it's going to have something to do with the webcam. So basically, you would just be filming yourself talking the lines that, I write down or that are written down. I will bluntly say, I despise this Ghostface for what he does. And I will kick the crap out of him one day when I see him. It's going to be Ghostface versus Ghostface, and I want to see him try to escape me. You know what? Right now as you're watching this video, comment and tell me if it would be a great idea. If you would want to see Ghostface versus Ghostface. Because you never know. It might happen. I don't like this guy. Blood-spilling freak. Oh, stretching, man. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Conversation got boring. I'm not going to sing that song. Heard you heading to bed soon. So I snuck up to your bedroom, and I thought I'd just lay there, and I heard you come up the stairs. And I forgot the rest of the song. Something about creeping and then sleeping. Anyways. Oh, you thought I'm not gonna sing that song. Why am I even trying to sing it? Anyways. So, I just wanted to give you guys a short story of a weekend I had with Mackenna. So, like 2 weekends ago, I was pretty much basically Halloween weekend. Around there, Mackenna and I went to a corn maze, a haunted corn maze. It was pretty cool. 2 years ago we went, and we went into this room. Like, there's this red room that had a bunch of clowns sitting in it, right? And there's, like, fake and real clowns in there. And it's a room, it's hot, or it looks like a boiler room, basically, for clowns. And this clown popped out at me, right? And I punched him right in the face. I didn't mean to. It was just my reaction. He popped out from the side, I was like, punched him right in the face, and he was like, ooh, ooh. And he moved away like that, right? I'm not kidding you. This is actually something that actually happened. I punched him right in the face, and I was like, oh, dude, I'm so sorry. And I was freaking out because I'm a nice guy. I don't like hitting people, and not unless I have to. But this guy obviously was just doing his job, jumping out trying to scare me, and I accidentally punched him right in the mouth. So this year, they didn't have any clowns in there at all, except the fake ones. So I guess they learned from the first time. And that's a true story. Believe it or not, that is a true story. Then we went into this little jungle forest looking thing. And there's this hole in the wall. Next thing I know, this frickin' dinosaur comes out. It's a giant T-Rex, and it almost grabs my arm. Big old jaws on it. And I was like, I gotta touch this thing. So Mackenna's like pulling me away, right? I'm like, no. I had to pet it on the head. So I pet the dinosaur. I had to pet the dinosaur. I said, hello, Barney. No, anyways, we got past that. The dinosaur was pretty cool, actually. We got past that. Then we went into like a military battleground, and they started shooting at us. Honestly, I almost took a knife out of my pocket and threw it up and hit the guy right in the throat with it, because he was shooting at us, popping shots at us, and I was like, don't even think about it. And, well, after that whole old ordeal. I mean, that thing was fun. That thing was fun. Mackenna was having a great time. She was smiling and showing the fangs in her mouth, and I love her smiles. Anyways, I feel like a lover boy talking like that. We went to a club like an hour away from here. And this is the first time I've ever been into a club, but there was a costume party going on. Half the people wearing costumes there were wearing what they would normally wear on a Saturday night. There were drag queens there, 2 of them. One of them was named Thunder Pussy. The frick is that? I mean, sorry for cussing, but that was the name of the drag queen. It's a big old dude. And they did some kind of exorcist show thing going on. And I'm at this club, right? And Mackenna and I are there, and she's dancing with me, man, and we get to dancing and stuff like that. And she's like, I mean, she went dressed up as Chucky, one of my best friends, Chucky. She goes dressed up as Chucky, and she's wearing like a short skirt thing, just to the point where it looks sexy, and everybody knows she's Ghostface's girl. We're 2 killer-looking people. Mackenna, her normal outfit is just basically, a skirt and something sexy up here, some kind of tank top or something like that. I know what she wears. I know what my wife, well, she was my wife. Hopefully she will be my wife again. My wife wore and wears. She was sitting there dancing with me, and we had a good night, except a couple mishaps happened. This club had a bunch of wacky people in it. They say at night that's when the wacky people came out. They weren't lying. I was probably one of the most normal people in there, and I was like one of the only people in there wearing a mask. And I freaking go walking, like, I'm walking, we're like almost about to walk out of the club, right? And this guy stops me. Goes like this. Stops me. He's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You look like a freaking hot guy. And then he walks off. Like, dude, stay away from me. I don't roll like that. I've got Mackenna. Anyways. And yes, Mackenna got a little thirsty while we were there, because it gets hot. And eventually you're going to want to sit out when you're dancing hardcore. So I just let Mackenna get a little glory bite right here on my neck. Just like old times. Needless to say, she got her fix, and she was happy. Well, we were about to walk out the door. Again, this dude grabbed my butt. Grabbed Ghostface's butt. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna stab you in a quick second. I was like wanting to turn around and just pop him right there. Or punch him in the face, at least. Don't grab Ghostface's butt. That's a big no-no. Ghostface is just that irresistible, and sadly, guys like me too. I wish that wasn't the truth. Anyways, so we go walking out, right? And it's a Halloween party. So I'm like looking at this big bucket they have sitting by the door, and I'm like, that looks like a bunch of candy. Because, I'm looking in there. I've got the netting over my eyes, so I can't really see. And it looks like suckers, lollipops, all kinds of, it looks like a whole bunch of candy. Like candy bars and everything. Turns out, the end of the club happens, a bunch of females and guys are swinging down in there grabbing a bunch of these things. I was like, what the heck are people going so crazy over candy for? Could you guess what they were? They weren't candy. They were condoms. That's right, condoms that were colored like this. The wrappers were colored rainbowish, so they were like hippie condoms. Condoms for hippies. what the frick is this world coming to? We're gonna get high and have sex. And I'm gonna put on my hippie condom, my hippie rubber, that'll probably bounce off and smack you in the face, and we'll just screw the whole thing up. And you know what? These condoms were like, the packages were like that. They're not the square packages you're normally, you would get at Walmart or something. They're like this. And don't ask me how I know. I'm not gonna get into my personal life. Mackenna and I, I'm just kidding. We decided to wait till... Never mind. Anyways, that just pretty much opened up a whole new I'm screwing my words up already. Forget it. Anyways, that night was pretty sweet. I loved being at the club dancing with Mackenna. But then there was some guy who was drinking a martini glass. And he was like, I'm gonna jump up. He's so drunk. And he was taking pictures of little girls. Like these girls are walking in, probably like 21, 22 years old. They're walking in. One's an angel, one's a devil. They almost look like sisters. This guy's like snapping pictures of them. I go to the restroom, and this guy just happens to be in there, and he stares at me going out. But the same guy, later during the night, had a martini glass. He's taking little sips out of it, and he was like, there's a stripper pole in there, and there's a cage in there for girls, and, I guess, guys to dance on. But this guy decides he's gonna get onto the stripper pole, and he goes like this. He's like, I can't even show you my facial expression. He got all serious. He's like, I'm gonna do this. And he gets on it, and he tries to get on. So he swings on it. He's like trying to jump on it, and he keeps falling off. This dude like literally fell off the stage. I was laughing so hard because this guy was trying so hard to get up on this stripper pole, and he spilled his drink and everything. I mean, it's freaking hilarious. But that night was pretty good. Mackenna and I, we had a really good couple of weekends actually in a row. But this is just, a story that I was going to give you. Something I thought that was, something on the top of my mind I just wanted to tell you guys about as far as Mackenna and I go. I mean, we've been having some fun weekends together. Now, the real question is, are Ghostface and Mackenna going to be back together again? Hopefully. More than likely, probably yes. And I can't show you my expression right now, but there's a big smile across my face. So, let's hope and pray. But anyways, I just thought I would give you this story. Get back at all of you later. Ghostface out.